Hi, my name is Sonia Massey, and I'm a backslider. Y'all pray for me.
This woman's New Year's Eve testimony at Watch Night service has gone viral.
But God is real. I used to come home drunk from school, laying up with men, out there prostituting.
People sharing the video are seldom celebrating her overcoming prostitution. In fact, many are laughing at her and the way the church handled this testimony.
Oh, you a backslider? You still out there backsliding? Oh, you knew something slick was about to come out of her mouth.
After that, don't nobody got nothing else to say.
Oh, and now he want to take the mic. Dude. Lord have mercy. I'm sorry for laughing at testimony service, y'all, but this was hilarious.
Bible said the fool makes the mocks out of God. He's nothing to be played with.
While she shared her testimony in the sanctuary, this video is making the rounds on social media, which brings up the question of how churches use social media and if certain portions of the service should be private.
Those kinds of things are usually in-group conversations. Like what would happen there would stay there, and you confess or discuss whatever it is that's on your heart in your testimony service, and the ushers can take you in the back or talk to you or whatever, and you kind of got that off your chest, but then it ends there. And I think with social media, then it extends to a much wider audience than she had ever intended.
The sanctuary is supposed to be a safe haven. It's a place where people come where they can feel safe and they can share their concerns. They can pray to God. They can, hear a good word on Sunday morning where they know that the minister is going to pray for them. They're going to be encouraged. Cell
phones and video and social media have somewhat changed the notion of sanctuary and what it means to do church. It used to be you had to be in the room to participate, and now there are ways that you can share what's going on with the wider world. So I think you might see more churches instituting kind of guidelines for how they want people to engage with social media.
When the choir is singing, that's perfectly fine. When it's time for us, when we welcome visitors, we encourage them to do a selfie or an ussy. That's perfectly fine. Or even when I'm preaching. There's one guy at the church, even though we have live stream, he literally records my sermon from his phone every Sunday, and that's perfectly fine. But when it gets into some, more when people are kind of sharing in different ways, then that's when we really have to kind of share with folk like, look, this is a church. We want people to be safe, and that we'll ask you to kindly respect each other's space. I know that we want to be entertained. I know we want to laugh, but sometimes it's not good to laugh at somebody else's pain, because somebody else's pain may actually be your pain that you don't want to really share.